offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level. Hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Finds the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's ground. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. He went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. Better running the football.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Sun Devils are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down into the quarter. And they went to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll go to the toss. Breaks the tackle. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Right on the money. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Would they go for a big play on first and 10? Lost a throw again. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Look, officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he's got it inside the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Udo. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Levin. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State! And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going right to work up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Wants to pass it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Finds his man, it's Harbor. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David? The Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC.
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout. Especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Udo. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. And the returner goes down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Gonna take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Got it set up on the outside. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Third down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field. That plays perfectly in to the running back screen. Great play call at the right.
There he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Gamecocks had this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Now adjusting. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It's as if you're in go in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offense in a bunch formation. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Finds his big tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Dropping back, it's Levin. Got his man. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback
breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the do with this one? From the gun, the ground game. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown Gamecocks! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Butler. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Brown.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Caught close to the marker. It's McClain. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. And that's good enough for a 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida Atlantic. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and 4 effort. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Tyson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Levin. They're working that left side. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Butler. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Trying play action. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. QB draw. Finding open areas. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. This guy can throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.